Well, this afternoon we got an inside look at the fiscal outlook for 3 government departments here in Richland County. They gave presentations during the County Council's 2024 budget work sessions today. Our Nate Stanley was there. He's in studio with the latest for what this could mean for the county's finances. Nate.
This was one of the county's first budget work sessions, so it's still very early in the process, but we did get a look into some of the factors that council members will be using to make decisions on next year's budget.
Right now, we're really on the front end of sharing information.
A day of presentations and planning for Richland County's Administrator Leonardo Brown. He led the City Council's fiscal year 2024 budget work session. This series of meetings was created for County Council members to analyze different parts of the county's budget before serious talks begin in May and June.
Right now, it is a general discussion about the amount of expenditures that each system has, and what are the revenues that are needed to make them be self-sustaining.
On Thursday, presentations were given by representatives from 3 departments working off of enterprise funds. Brown says these are funds that operate like a business. Those included the Owens Field Airport, solid waste services, and utilities. Solid waste and utilities both cited a need for additional funds in the form of revenue as a result of increased expenses.
How do we continue to move things forward when outside influences such as inflation affect the organization?
Bill Davis, Richland's Director of Utilities, highlighted changes and goals the department had reached in the past year. These included hiring 2 staff positions for preventative maintenance and asset protection and work with DHEC to meet new lead and copper pipe rules.
We are at 80%, 86% staffed, and that's pretty good. With our neighbors, some of our neighbors down at 30-something%, a lot of them at 60%, so having 86% is really good.
Davis also discussed potential additions to water rates in the form of a base $3 per month increase and an $8 per month hydrant fee. The solid waste department also mentioned a similar 5% increase to rates for trash collection. However, Brown says these numbers are not permanent and could fluctuate or result in no changes.
Prices have gone up. We're being affected by inflation. How do we continue to sustain the system when things are rising? And this is just an awareness for the council in the grand scheme of the entire budget.
These discussions are not official proposals, and they are subject to change once County Council begins their full budget process in June. Richland County's next regular session is May 2nd at 6 p.m. In studio, I'm Nate Stanley, News 19 WLTX.